Hi there, my name is Lo. Welcome to my channel where I discuss everything between Hermes and grocery bags. The end of season sales are done and over with. I always have mixed feelings when that happens because it means that probably for some time I won't be buying any more bags, but also for some time I won't be buying any more bags. So I love buying bags, but obviously for my finances it's better if I put a little bit of a curb to my spending. So as I'm finishing up my morning coffee, let me walk you through what I purchased this end of season sales. I'm basically going to include everything from like November, Black Friday-ish type of promotions until the end of January. But I'm also going to take you through some items that I resisted along the way. So let's get started. Ironically, for this season, I've done pretty well. I didn't buy as many bags as I did last time around that we had end of season sale. But also, unfortunately, what I bought was not all too successful. So the first thing I got is the Coach Cassie. I forgot the name of this color. It is like a Tiffany blue. I think this is a pretty well-known bag by now because of the color that it has. And of course, Tiffany was all the vibe this year, or past year, so to say. I think they also had the Fendi collaboration. In any case, I absolutely loved the color on this, and Danny from This Is Danny O, she also has a Coach Cassie. Well, she has the regular one. This is actually the Coach Cassie 19, which she also has, and she loves both of them. I personally have some mixed feelings about this bag. I really obviously love the color on this. I think it's also a very versatile bag because it comes with 3 different straps and you can just attach them to the D-rings over here. So it has this top handle strap, which has been my favorite thus far, but it also comes with a chain strap and a longer crossbody strap. What I haven't been loving about this bag is the quality, which is ironic because I haven't really used it all that much, but I actually ordered this bag twice because the first one I ordered from Zalando, and even though again it came in a plastic bag, there was no damage to the exterior, but actually here on the interior the leather around here had sort of folded up and it had left an imprint over here on, well, the front of the bag where it closes. And just by the nature of the bag it does leave a little bit of an imprint, but it was just really bugging me out. What I also found strange about this bag is that it is a pebbled leather bag, but here on the edges it is almost smooth. I don't know if it is by design, but it almost gives it sort of a worn out effect. And a third thing that I already noticed early on, and it is a bit hard to detect, I don't think it's going to pick up on camera, but actually a little bit of the color is already coming off the bag here on the corner edge. So I've also heard in other videos that the glazing on the flap here will eventually start cracking if you use this bag a lot. I already knew that coming in, so it is okay because my bags are on heavy rotation. I generally don't use any of my bags all that much. But overall conclusion, cute color, very versatile bag, but I think you can sort of tell that this is on the lower end of the spectrum for Coach. I mean, there are some nice elements in terms of quality when it comes to the piping over here, that at least they have thought of that. But also the stitching is just not immaculate. I really hope that I'm not offending anybody, but I do kind of feel that you get what you pay for with this bag. So it is not on the higher end of pricing, but it's, at least to me, also not on the higher end of quality. So that was the first thing that I got, and I think I got it with about 50% discount, but it went on sale even further, so that's also why I regretted not waiting a little bit longer for getting this bag. I thought it was going to run out of stock, and yeah, FOMO kind of took over. Then the second bag I got is the Aspinal of London Lottie bag in the large size. I'm not going to give you a full summary of what happened with this bag because I already touched upon it in numerous videos. Long story short, really liked the bag, but the ordering and delivery around this bag was just, well, a nightmare is a very big word, but I think eventually I never really got word back from UPS that I don't need to pay any duties on this bag. They just sort of stopped emailing me invoices, so I think we're good. But yeah, this bag was a pain to get. This bag is also the reason I won't be ordering from Aspinal of London anymore anytime soon, I think. But the bag in itself, absolutely wonderful, holds a lot. I find it comfortable to carry. The strap on this is a chain strap, but it is really nice. The bag itself is quite squishy, so just very comfortable to wear over the shoulder. Absolutely loving this one, just not loving all that much how it went with Aspinal of London. I will link the video on my unboxing down below if you're curious. I think I got this bag with about 60% discount, so I think it was already 50% off, and then they had an additional 20% off, so I think that makes about 60% in total, which for me makes this bag really good value for money. Then the one thing I did go a little bit overboard with is, as you may have seen in last week's unboxing video, that I got 2 bags from Salvatore Ferragamo, both studio bags. This is the studio box bag and this is the studio soft bag. The studio bag was top of my wish list, and I found both of these with around 60% discount, which is why I also felt I needed to get both of them. As you can see, the tags are still on because they're still in their return period. The studio soft bag I absolutely love, really gorgeous bag. I do have to say it's quite heavy, but yeah, you can sort of feel the leather and the quality on this one. The studio box bag, on the other hand, much smaller, love the color, very cute style. So I said in last week's video that I have no intention of returning these, but on the studio box bag I am on the fence a little bit because of 2 things that I have discovered. So first of all, this little plastic thing that they put on there, it actually left an imprint in one of the handles. I'm not sure it's going to show up on camera, but it is over here. So to me it's not a super big deal because it is just on the back of the handle. You're not really going to notice. Also, the leather on this is quite tense, so it might again even out over time. But I had this sitting in my closet for about a week or so, and as I usually do when I make new purchases, like I will check them out and I will try them on with outfits, try to sometimes still make up my mind a little bit about whether I want to keep a bag, yes or no. And I had it in my closet just locked up like this, and then I opened it up and I noticed this bag actually has a little bit of a design flaw. Actually both of these bags have it, but let me tell you why it bothers me more with the Ferragamo studio box bag. So what happens is that you have this piece of hardware here, and that sort of gets pulled through the hole on the front. Well, in principle that is all fine, but it also means that there's quite a lot of tension on the leather around this, and this actually becomes very movable because the leather has stretched around this. And yeah, the leather is quite soft on this one, and it's basically only kept in place here with these 4 screws that also keep the handle in place. So yeah, as I was opening it up, basically this thing was standing out quite a bit, and I'm a little bit worried, like, how is this going to wear over time? It is a little bit less of an issue with this one because this has very sturdy grained leather. So yes, you will also have it with this bag, but a lot less than with this bag because it doesn't have the smooth calfskin on the inside. Also with this one, I'm planning to wear it more as sort of like a Birkin style open tote. I think I will also just put less pressure on this lock because I won't lock it up all that often. Well, with this bag I was more planning to also wear it as a crossbody. So yeah, as a top handle I can definitely wear it like this, but it by no means brings these two parts together enough to sort of naturally put the rod through the hole, so to say. So yeah, that is a bit unfortunate, and I really do like this bag, but as I already said, by buying this and or keeping this, I'm sort of blowing my budget for the Vela bag that is also on my wish list. So I really have to reconsider if that is worth it to me. Then one final honorable mention, and that is the Dyson blow dryer that I got. I think I also got this somewhere in January. So these things never go on very hefty sales, but I think at least for the price of the sort of regular blow dryer, or this kind of price of the regular blow dryer, I got the full set or the full thing. So I got the box, I got the blow dryer, and I got all of the what do you call these things? Extensions. Mine is in a, yeah, it's a pretty color. So it has this sort of bronze over here, and otherwise I would describe it as a dark blue. So I had been considering getting this for quite some time. Like, I had a very old blow dryer. I've had it for like, I think almost 20 years, but I just couldn't justify buying such an expensive blow dryer, right? If you've been blow drying your hair for 20 years with a like $20 blow dryer, you're kind of figuring like, what am I doing here? But I decided to pull the trigger, and then I got it, and of course I was super excited. And then the first time I used it, I was actually kind of disappointed because yes, it was more powerful, so it dried my hair faster, but it didn't really leave my hair looking any differently from a regular blow dryer or the one that I had. So initially I really kind of felt like I had overspent on this. However, I have learned to use this better. I've learned to work with the different extensions that are on here, and I'm actually really liking it now. So one way or the other, now my hair is also a lot softer when I've used this one opposed to my old blow dryer, and it is just super fast. My hair is not very long, but it is pretty thick, and I just really hated washing my hair because then I needed to dry it, and I often wouldn't even use a blow dryer. I would just let it air dry overnight, for example. But yeah, that also left my hair looking pretty awful in the morning. Now, blow drying is just not really such a chore to me anymore. Also, since the beginning of the new year, you may call it New Year's resolutions, I've been working out about 6 times a week. I know that sounds pretty intense, but I'm going to the gym once a week and then 5 days a week. I'm riding an indoor bicycle with Swift, which is sort of like a computer program or game, whatever you like to call it. So it's a platform where you're just basically cycling through an online world. I don't always get super sweaty doing that, but if I really want to challenge myself for a good workout, obviously I need to wash my hair after. And I don't really mind all that much anymore, because now with this baby I can basically just dry my hair in 5 minutes and get on with my day. This might still be pretty overpriced as a product, but I figured it's hopefully going to last me for a very long time, and if I'm using this like 5-6 days a week, I might as well be using something that I really enjoy using, instead of what I was doing, trying to avoid to wash my hair so I didn't have to dry it, and whenever my hair needed to be washed, that I was just air drying it or getting frustrated over my old blow dryer. So overall, I would say that this was a successful purchase. So then let's talk a little bit about things I didn't end up getting. And ironically, I actually wanted to start off with the Etro Vela bag. I stumbled across one on Brown's Fashion with 50% discount in, I think, the medium size. And I sort of consider it for at least days. Of course, this bag is on my wish list, but I was really hoping for some sort of additional discount code or just an additional discount, because I really wanted to have more than 50% discount on this bag. Also, it came in a caramel color, which is absolutely beautiful, but I know I do struggle with caramel colored bags in bigger sizes. For the Etro Vela bag, I'm thinking more of just a darker color, basically, or perhaps a blue. In the first season they came out, they had this amazing sort of slate gray bluish type of color, which I absolutely love, but that was only seasonal, I'm afraid, and it never really went on sale. So I'm still waiting for that bag to come by in a nice color with more than 50% discount. Another bag that I didn't end up getting, but that I was very tempted to get when I saw it, was the YSL Le Thème Noir bag, but that was really solely related to the fact that it had 40% off, which I think is sort of unheard of for YSL bags. I mean, sometimes I do stumble upon YSL bags with a reasonable discount, but then they're also sort of usually in odd materials or styles that you don't see very often, and this bag was in a brown grayish color. But YSL bags have become expensive, and even with 40% discount, this was still a very expensive bag. So I really needed to tell myself, like, this bag is not on your wish list. You cannot just get it because it is on sale, and yeah, because it was such an amazing deal and there was only one left. Of course, it sold very, very quickly. I also knew if I wanted to get it, I needed to pretty much jump on it immediately, and I didn't, and I'm fine with it now. Then one final bag I wanted to touch upon that I didn't get was the Marc Jacobs tote bag in the patchwork denim style that I think has already been around for a number of seasons. It was in a large size and it was on sale. I thought when I saw it that it was like reasonably priced, but then coming back to it later, I figured like this actually only has 20% discount. So it was a good thing that I didn't get it, because I would have smacked myself in the face afterwards for getting it at that price. But also I was thinking, I have the Marc Jacobs tote in a large size. It is a very, very big bag, and in fabric it will definitely be a lot lighter than in leather. But I am already barely reaching for it now. I don't think adding another very big tote bag to my collection would be super helpful. And also, I really love this patchwork style on the one hand, but on the other hand, I also find it quite youthful. I think I'd be happy to pull it off, but then perhaps in like the small or the mini size, perhaps the medium. But having such a massive patchwork bag, I don't know, it just felt like a bit much. So I'm still trying to scratch that itch for a denim bag. It's been really difficult, and Didi Bean did a whole series on denim. I will link her in at least one of those videos, or if she has a playlist, I'll link that. It will be down below in the description box. So she gave me some really nice inspiration about denim bags that are around. Right now, I still haven't really stumbled upon something that I absolutely love. So if I'm thinking denim, I'm thinking more of like a summer bag. So I would prefer a lighter denim over a darker denim. I want to have something that's sort of fun, probably something that is also not too big, because I tend not to carry around a lot of stuff in summer. But yeah, I will just need to fit like my card holder, keys, phone, and I guess sunglasses, because that's something that I do wear a lot in summer. I'd like to have something with like a print or a patchwork, again, to just make it a little bit more interesting. So I haven't really stumbled upon the right piece yet, and also because it's just going to be a summer bag for me, most likely, I don't really want to spend a lot of money on it. I also have this raffia bag, for example. This is a bag that I think I spent like 12 euros on AliExpress getting this. Like if you look for raffia bag or straw bag on AliExpress, this is the thing that will pop up. But I think it is very cute. This definitely holds all of these essentials. It even comes with a strap. So I am really looking for this sort of style. I just want to have something that's fun, that's cute, that's not too big. Something that just elevates a summer outfit, because yeah, often I'm just wearing like a flowy dress, for example. If you have any suggestions for specific bags that might be interesting to look into, let me know down below in the comments. And I think like budget wise, I'm not really looking to spend more than 150 euros, if I'm honest, because of how often I will probably be wearing that bag. So thanks in advance. That is it. That's what I got over the last couple of months, and also some items that I didn't end up getting and the reasons why I didn't end up getting them. I'm looking forward to having sort of a quiet low buy period until we reach the mid-season sales again. Of course, right now we have some Valentine promotions, so I think just throughout the year we're going to see more promotional offers, because companies, of course, do want to keep on pushing sales. But I just also felt overall that I didn't buy as many bags as I did in the previous year, just because things are becoming more expensive. Things go on sale less and less. So it's a bit of shame sometimes, but also on the other hand, I could just keep my money in my pocket. That's definitely also a good thing. Let me know down below in the comments if you got any good deals during end of season sales or even the month before that. And for now, thank you for watching. If you found this interesting, please consider liking and subscribing. And remember, for now, there's a styling a situation and a taste for everything. So don't judge, wear whatever the bag you like. Until next time, and as we would say in Dutch, doei!